Welcome to the channel, folks. Clunkers and Classics. We're on the road again with the tow pig to pick up a Camaro. You probably know by the thumbnail. Okay, this guy listed the Camaro 76 last night. I seen it 40 minutes after he posted it. Three lousy pictures, one from the side, one from the rear, and one small one just on the front left fender and headlight was busted out. I'll post them here after this segment. So not much to go on. The description read, don't have the time and money to restore it. $1,500 or best offer. And that was it. So, like I mentioned before, when you don't send the seller 100 messages asking them everything about the car and all that, if it's a good deal and you're willing to pay the price, then don't worry about the little shit, because you're just wasting the guy's time. He's getting more frustrated every time you send him a message. So I only sent him one message. I says, well, I sent him two. First one was, is the interior in it? I don't care about the condition as long as it's all there. And he said, yes. And I said, okay. If you take $1,000, I'll come pick it up in the morning. He's like, okay. And that was it. That's all I asked him. So then he sent me his address, and here we are the next morning on the way to get it. Problem is, it's like 2 hours away for me. We're over halfway there now. We're in between Tishomingo and Ada, Oklahoma, and he's just north of Ada. He's actually probably in between Ada and Shawnee, where Puddin's Fab Shop lives, but I don't know him, so I can't stop in or nothing. I don't know the guy. I mean, he's too big to answer comments or email or anything like that. I think I tried to email him. I did email him years ago, but he never did answer. So I'm not going to bother. He's too busy to mess with little guys and stuff. But anyway, up in this area is also where his little honey hole is. At what is it, D&H Auto Salvage. And they got a few Camaros, and they've always got them listed, but tried to deal with that guy a couple of times. He comes off as a one-man operation. He's never there. Can only meet Saturday mornings, you know, and all this stuff. You ask him about a car, he's very, very vague. So he has a bunch of Camaros listed that come up in my local marketplace. And I messaged him a while back how much you would want for an interior, don't care about the condition, or sell me a whole car. And it took him about 3 days to answer, and he just says, all the interiors are no good, or they're all gone or no good. And that was it. So he's a really hard guy to deal with. I've had it written down that I would like to go there and make a video of all the shit that he has there, but like I said, he's too hard to deal with. His address does not even come up on a Google map. It just pinpoints to the middle of nowhere, and he said that. He says, well, here's the address, but it doesn't come up on any maps. He says, what you have to do is when you get close, you have to message me, and I'll give you ping. You know, he said it's hard to get to, and you got to go through all these little skinny dirt roads and all that. So anyway, so he was out of the question. A few of you have sent me links or whatever to his stuff for sale, and like I said, I can't deal with that guy. So I've been looking. Subscribers that are watching, I need an interior for that 76 that I'm restoring. It came with no interior whatsoever. So there's a few little pieces on the yellow parts car, but no seats, really not much there. So I've been looking for parts or a parts car with most of the interior, mainly the seats, even if I got to get them recovered. All the plastic stuff, door panels, little stuff like that. Well, not little stuff, but I need the little stuff too. Seat belts. I don't have any good seat belts. I can buy some aftermarket ones off of eBay. So anyway, I've been looking, and this one finally came up. So we're going to get it. The rest of the car, I have no idea what condition it's in. I didn't ask him. Like I said, I'm not going to ask him a million questions. From the little picture from the front, just about an inch on the picture, you can tell there's an engine in it, but it's crunched up. It's hit there in the front, and there's no hood on it. The way it got hit, it would have damaged the hood. Whether he's got the damaged hood, I don't know. Probably does. But it looks like the hood's off, but there is an engine. So, like I said, I didn't even ask him if it runs or if it's got a title or anything like that. $1,000 is a hell of a deal, because I can part that thing out and make my $1,000 back, and then I'll have an interior for free. Right? Sell the subframe for $500, rear end for $250, doors, the other fender, easily get my $1,000 back. So that's what I'm buying it for, and that's why I don't care about the rest of it. Now, if it does run, we may try to get it running. I'll ask the guy once I get there whether it runs or didn't run, or what it needs to run, if he knows. And maybe this video we'll try to get it running. But yeah, I mean, if it runs and it's got a title, hell, it may be worth fixing up. But for now, I'm taking the interior out of it for the blue one. So it might be a project for later on. It's cold as hell out. This morning it's 20 degrees. Only going to get up to like 35 today. It's been like that all week. Haven't got no work done. That's why these videos are like a week apart or so, if that. I was wondering what to do for a video for this week, but now that this comes up, we'll make it about it. Nikki's with me here. She was sitting over in the passenger seat, but she keeps pushing against me. First time she's been in this truck, single cab. She usually goes in the Avalanche or the car there and has a whole back seat to herself. So she's doesn't quite know what to do. So yeah, anyway, tomorrow it's going to be maybe 50 degrees and maybe close to 60 the next day. Then after that, boom, right back down into the cold weather. I mean, high in a few days after that is going to be like 27 is the high. So this weather's all over the place. So tomorrow and the next day, maybe we'll get a little bit of work done. Maybe pull the interior the next day. See if we get it running, but then after that it's going to be too cold and rainy. We may get some more snow. The day it's going to be 27 is precipitation, so most likely means snow and ice. We haven't got no snow and ice yet with this cold snap. It has rained a few times, but at night, not for very long. Anyway, we'll come back when I get there. I got the dash cam going there. Maybe we'll save some of that to footage of loading it up or something like that. Anyway, I'll be back. Okay, sit down, be good, okay? Sit down, be good. Just here. Right. Okay, wait here, okay? Okay, let's see if we can get out there, Nikki. I know you're probably gonna go pee-pee, huh? Over here, so you can go pee-pee. Gotta go pee-pee. We just park right here. Okay, Nikki, you want to come out here and go pee-pee? Hang on. Okay, guys, we're heading back. I went ahead and bought it back there. Wasn't as great a deal as I thought it'd be. The interior is there. It's all shot though. The dash doesn't have that big crack in it. It's better than mine. The seats all need to be redone. But it was missing a door panel, the driver's side. And I asked him where that was, and he said, oh, I can't remember if it came with the car or not. So he screwed around trying to open the trunk. He thought it might be in the trunk. No keys to it. The ignition turns over without a key. Anyway, he tried drilling the lock out. Both doors don't open. The driver's door's been hit, and somebody took a crowbar trying to pry the door open, bent the shit out of the latch. So it's gonna take some work. It's kind of rough. He did have a title, gave me the title, but we'll look at it here when I get home. It's all crunched up, and it says 77 on it. I don't even know if it's for, it may not even be for this car. This guy's just a junk guy. Collects junk everywhere. You know, and so I don't think he intended on restoring it. Claims he bought it off the original owner's daughter, but yeah, she's kind of rough. No, missing the gas tank. I did get the hood. I'll show you that. It's actually the correct hood for that scoop that I put on the blue Camaro. It has all the indentations and everything for it. It hasn't been wrecked from the. It's probably a different hood than what was on it. I don't know. What else? Yeah, it's got the engine. He says it's a rebuilt engine, he was told. Doesn't look like it though. But it had no hood on it, so I was like, well, did you have it covered? Oh yeah, I had it covered with plastic up till about a week ago. I was like, well, you think any water got in it? Oh, no, I had plastic on it. And he's an older guy too, so that's why I don't think he was planning on restoring it. He just picked it up for scrap and found me as a sucker. He said he had a whole bunch of calls on it though. He said, oh, you don't have to buy it if you don't want to. I said, well, I'll buy it. But yeah, like I said, I'll make my money selling the parts, but the parts on it aren't that good. But maybe we'll mess with the engine. I tried to pull the dipstick, but it didn't come out. And see if there's any water in it. But yeah, we can probably try to turn it over when I get home or tomorrow. Mess around with it a little bit. I think it's a 2-barrel though. Probably 305 2-barrel. I guess that's probably about it till we get home. We'll go over it some more. But yeah, I just seen it being a parts car, but and I'll get my $1,000. Like I said, from the subframe, rear end, other little knick-knack stuff that's good on it. Okay, well, I'll see you when I get home. Okay, guys, back home. Show you this title that he gave me. Look at this. Oh. See, it says 77 there. I haven't checked the VIN number. We'll do that later, but anyway, it's sunny, but man, it is cold. It took me about a half an hour for my hands to thaw out from strapping her down. But here's the hood. So I don't think it's not the original hood, or else it would have been smashed right there. It's dented there, which ain't too bad. Here's all them indentations. If y'all been watching me put that scoop on a plain hood, that's what it was missing. See, big, and I kept having to drill the holes bigger and get that sunk down in there. But anyway, it's a little surface rusty underneath, but anyway, it's worth something. I took that anyway. So that's where it's wrecked here. So the header panel, although could probably cut a piece off of that one to put on here. I don't know how much they are. Radiator supports, not too bad, just the fender. So yeah, this is the engine here. We can check the numbers later on. Just a 2-barrel, but you know, it's all been, well, that went there. I don't know if they were trying to take it out or what. Well, that's power steering's connected. Got all the, oh, look at the wrench stayed on there. What is that, 7/16? And that piece, little bracket thing. Missing the AC. It is an AC car. That's what I was trying to get out. It wouldn't quite come out. No, yeah, it's, oh, see what this, I don't have my glasses on. Can't see. I don't know. VIN numbers on this will tell whether it's a 305 or 350. I can't read it, but we'll decipher that later. Yeah, this door here, see, it's been smacked right here, and I think they took a crowbar in the latch there and was trying to pry it, because it's not hooked up here, and or there. See, it's jammed shut. And I couldn't see what was inside that trunk. There is some shit in there. I pulled this back seat up. This along the top ain't very good. Got one door or a handle, door handle rest, arm rest. Yeah, that plastic there's messed up. But that plastic, I think, is good in the yellow one. It's just driver's side is really bad. This side's kind of bad too. There's the door panel, seats. Seats aren't that bad, but they still need to be recovered. I got the right steering wheel. See, the dash pretty good other than this little spot here. It doesn't have that big old crack in the middle, although it's lifted up over there. I think the console is probably as good as that one I got. But anyway, this headliner's better than that one. That one there's all got a big old warp in it. I was gonna try to put water on it, soften it up and let it dry and put some fiberglass on the back, but this one here might be better to recover. So I don't know, it's got some, it ain't got $1,000 worth of parts I need, but like I said, I could sell parts. Don't know what these are. Originally I thought they were IROC, but I'm not sure what they are. I don't even think I can see. The guy's place was just all mud where this was. Really slippery, slimy mud. Awful shit. So I don't know what they are. 16s or 15s or what. 225, 60. I can't see. But they're a fit Chevy car. This side's not too bad on the rust, but the other side's bad. I said he was trying to drill this key lock out. And he's like, oh, I got a crowbar. I don't want you to busting up the spoiler. So now I got a 3-piece spoiler here I could sell. Sell the back bumper. Yeah, this quarter panel here is pretty bad. We'll get this, we'll get that open. Gas tank strap's just hanging there. Like I said, it's missing. Original car was yellow. So it was originally yellow with white interior. This door don't open. It may just be locked. I'll have to climb in later and see. Mirrors are busted. That one is. Yeah, big rust spot there. This door's probably pretty good. I could probably sell that. This fender here's got some rust there, dented there. Windshield is cracked over on the driver's side. Yeah, this is what I meant to throw that in there. Oh, that's a rear view mirror. Huh. But yeah, I mean, it's got radiator and stuff in it, and distributor wires are all off. We're not going to be able to get this running very easy with all that missing. Yeah, I don't know what they've been doing with this. Monkeying around with it. I don't know, guys. About trying to get it running here in the next day or so. No, all this was hanging there. I didn't really hit any big bumpy dippy roads there. I was just doing about 55 all the way back, so it didn't shake around or bounce around and start so yeah, anyway, that's it. See, it was all in that mud. I know these tires are no good. Got cracks, and this one's got a, I think this one here had a big old gouge in it right here. So they are 16s, 225, 60, 16s. They may be IROCs, I'm not sure, but that that center cap area doesn't look right. If anybody knows what they are off of. But anyway, set of 4 of them. Might be valuable. Might be like a 91 or 2 high rock or something. RS or something like that. Yeah, I guess, does it got... Yeah, spark... Are they in it? No, 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 shit. There's the wires and plugs. Fucking left the plugs. Yeah. Yeah, there's no plugs in it. They're all pulled out. Well, there's the wires. Might be able to... I don't know. I don't know what they were doing with it. There's some blue there, orange there. It should be a blue. I'm not sure what this is. We may try to get it running if it's got all that. Even the little clamp for the distributor's missing. So they've been doing something. I'm not gonna... I don't have much hope for this thing to run, but never know. And look at all that rust. He didn't have fucking plastic over it for all this time. I think he just said he just bought it like 6 months ago or something like that. Not very long. But yeah, has it even got a plate on it? We don't know. Oh shit. 93. Yeah, she's been sitting for 32 years. Will it run? 32 years. Yeah. I don't know. It might. It might. Yeah, I swear it's cracked here. This 4, I don't know what that's from. We don't... There's no inspections in Oklahoma, so that's must be an old one. If I'd guess it would be 94. But yeah, she's cracked there, so no good on that. There's a tag there for stuff. Oh, it does, see, it is 77. 77. So it's the same year as the yellow one. My blue one's a 76. So yeah, it's a 77. Now what he said was this, he was told this was rebuilt, but the original transmission. See, to me, if this run good and the transmission worked good, that to me is worth $1,000. Whether it was in this car or not, and they'd take it out and put it in a more valuable car, you know. Oh, this was, what is this? Some type of pry bar. We'll save that. That'll come in handy. So, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, like I said, guys, I'll make my money off of selling parts. At least I got the seats. I got something to work with now. Cross my fingers that driver's door panel's in the trunk. Some of the stuff you can get, well, I forgot what the door pull handles were, but those little bezels that are around the pull handle over there, straight ahead, they're only like 18 bucks a pair. Same with the window winder things, are cheap. So that's not bad. I can't remember how much the armrest deal is. This one, it's got one here, but it's all beat to hell. It's all I don't know, might be fixable. But see, I kind of wanted the door panel for this side, just so I could maybe recover them or something. Because man, those are expensive. I was looking online for them, and whew, very expensive, buy new door panels. So yeah, did I get $1,000 worth of interior parts? No, but at least I got something. I'll check on the covers. They're probably going to be pretty expensive, and I'm not going to be putting no cheap seat covers and Indian blankets and any of that. I like to get the right upholstery, like I did the 78 El Camino SS, and get the right upholstery and hog ring it in there. But we'll see. I'm not going to spend a fortune on new upholstery. I forget, the El Camino was 70 or 300 and something, about 350, which I figure wasn't bad. But see, that's all I had to do. 2 front ones. With that one, I got the back seat, so I got to buy front and back. Anyway, Nikki came with me. I let her out early. She's over here by the door, I'm sure. There's Nikki. Hey, Nikki. Did you enjoy your ride in the truck? She did. She just goes bananas. She has to go with me everywhere. At least she's used to riding in the truck now, so I was going to turn the Avalanche into a tow pig, but that truck's way better. It's a big 3/4 ton. And okay, so anyway, yeah, I may be back tomorrow, and we'll unload it and maybe try to start it or do something with it. Okay, I'll be back. Hi guys, next day. It's only 40 something, but feels better than 30 something. I'll get out here and get a little bit done. Here's the seats. I haven't checked on what the coverings cost, but the frame and stuff and the foam, I guess I could probably reuse that. It's not broken or rusted through. The car's kind of rusty. It's from Oklahoma City, so they get a lot more ice and salt and shit. Well, I don't know if they use salt. They might use sand. But anyway, they get more up there than down here. See, this back piece is all rotted out. Okay, start up here. I got both doors open. This one, all I did was hit a screwdriver at the latch right in there, hit it, and it popped open. It's all pry barred apart. They really tried to do a number, but anyway, I just moved that little latch, hit it with a hammer, and popped right out. Thing I didn't realize, this plastic here is all deteriorating around the back. Don't know if they make them, but if I start buying too much upholstery and plastics and anything that's available, it costs way too much. This is metal here. I think I got them, but anyway, this plastic here is all deteriorated, even where it screws in. Same with that side, big chunk missing. I got these. When I say I got them, I know they're in the parts car, the yellow one. But that's metal. Same with the rear one there. You see the back plastic's all deteriorated around where it goes in the window. Same there. Same here. Whether I can fiberglass them or something. Right where the seat went in, a big hole there. I showed that hole earlier. This side's better. So you probably use this side from this car and that side from the yellow one. She's been rusty. Big rust holes in it, there and there. Back seat wasn't bolted in. There's the bolts for it. Seat belts, not too good a shape. Chewed up by rats. These here, though, might be good. Don't know about these. They may be. Oh yeah, they may be good. See, these are all chewed up on the yellow car. This just needs to be lubed up and it'll latch. So I think the frame and see the foam and everything is probably reusable. This plastic here too. These aren't for this car. These visors are already in there. They don't look too bad. So yeah, anyway, that's the inside. I don't know about the front floorboards, but we'll take out the seats here in a little while. They are kind of rusty, so hopefully I can get at the bolts and we'll get it out of there, lube it all up and all that stuff. Make sure they go forwards and backwards and all that. I did buy a new one of these. Like I said, we'll have to take this headliner out, but we have to take off all that trim first. It may be sagging at the back, unless it's made that way. I'm not sure. But anyway, the front seat belts look okay. That's the main part. These front retractable ones, you can't just buy them. These type for the back seat, you can get these off eBay, just, you know, Chinese no-name stuff for pretty cheap. So I'm not too worried about the back seats ones, although it's got a retractor here, but really you wouldn't have to just put in old style seat belts without the retractor for the back. You know, not doubtful anybody's going to be riding back there anyway. But okay, so finally got the trunk apart. See, he did a pretty good job drilling that out, but this little deal here stuck in there. So I kept having to pushing this long screwdriver and hitting it with a hammer, and I knew it turned that way. And because I got the deck lid open on the other one, looked straight in and turned it to the right. So I kept banging that in there, and finally it popped it open. The spring or whatever in them, it doesn't stay up. Got this holding it up. No door panel. So don't know what all this stuff is. That is a Delco GM. Did this one even have a radio in it? Let's take a little bit better look here. Yeah, radio's not in it. It's chewed up. No gauges, just idiot lights. I did look up the VIN number. It did come with it's just a plain Jane 305 2-barrel. So that could be the original engine. So yeah, it's not a Z28 or RS or anything like that. So what else we got? Okay, we got this. There ain't much left of that, is there? I'm gonna check on these prices here tonight when I finish dinner and all that, but I think they're probably expensive. Headlight, a jack stand, another rear view mirror deal. Oh, yeah, see, these are the only figures. These two are good. Well, it's got a little crack there, but like I said, they're only like 18 bucks new. So. Nah. But yeah, no door panel, so I don't know what I'll get rid of some of this stuff here. No good. Driver's manual, Oklahoma. Yeah, it's originally an Oklahoma car. So, Oklahoma City car. So yeah, there's rust down here. Don't know what all this. Oh, speaker wire. Thought maybe they were trying to rats ate that. Thought they're maybe trying to hook up trailer lights or something. Yeah, she'd need a lot of work. This that's a glove box liner. I got the burn barrel going. Let's start throwing some of this stuff in the burn barrel. Yeah, that was laying in there like that. I don't know if that's any good. It's still, I'll probably gasket maker sealant. I'll probably use that. That's probably about 10 bucks or something at the auto parts store. Yeah, I just went and got some brake pads for AutoZone. 90% of the stuff I buy from like AutoZone, O'Reilly's, it's not in stock, but used to get it, you know, the next day, you know, no extra charge. Well, now they want like $10 if you want it the next day. You can get it for free, but you got to wait 5 days. So I got to wait 5 days for the brake pads for this. She, oh, we can get it tomorrow if you want to pay her. And I said, no, I'm not paying nothing extra. So anyway, that's the new deal now. I mentioned that before in a few videos back, but yeah, that's the new deal. So but everything for these brakes I bought off of eBay, way cheaper, less than half the price of AutoZone, except for the brake pads. Brake pads at AutoZone were like 25 bucks. But I bought the brake lines, the wheel cylinders, and something else. Bought the 3 brake hose sets, 1 for the back, 2 for the front, off of eBay. So I'm in no rush for that. But next video on the van, we'll probably do the brakes when all that stuff comes in. Okay, so no door panel, crappy plastic parts. Yeah, I kind of got screwed on this car, guys. Tail lights are probably the same shape as what's on it. Oh, look at, oh, this one here, I had to put some vice grips, hit it with a hammer up, and finally it popped loose. But yeah, I don't know if it's, yeah, there's probably is some metal in there. I was gonna say I could probably, if it was flat, I could make it. But when it's got that metal and that curve there, it's kind of hard, but we'll do something for door panels. Not sure what. Yeah, same with this is jammed. Oh no, that's not too bad. That'll latch down there. And this seat belt, oh yeah, okay. And it's not chewed up. So we can use these seat belts. That's one good thing. Okay, I don't know what else to show you. I probably got some of these chrome ashtrays on. They're getting harder and harder to find that's not rusty. So anyway, I want to clean this out, maybe get these seats out, maybe the headliner out, get all this shit out of here before we even try to do it. Will it run? We may have to wait for another video to do that, because all I got is tomorrow, and everybody's been calling for parts, wants to come over tomorrow because it's going to be like 60 degrees, and then after that, boom, right into the 30s. One day it's going to be in the 20s. So you had about 5 or 6 people wanting to come over tomorrow, so I got to kind of babysit them, see what they're doing and shit like that. I'm not going to get much work done tomorrow, I don't think. With a will it run, we're going to have to go through everything. Put in, I got that boroscope. We'll check out that since the plugs are out. I'll have to gather up some old plugs. I'm not going to buy new ones. Buy some old plugs. Clean them up, put them in. Probably have to restab the distributor in there a bunch of times and get the firing order. Make sure it's got a starter on it. These cables here, I don't know, they were laying on the hood. These things here laying underneath the hood. We don't know. May have to hook up some cables. Can't get the dipstick out. Don't know how much oil's in there. Might have to jack around with that. So it ain't going to be easy by putting a battery on and turning the key to see if it runs. It's going to be a bunch of screwing around. I'm not going to get all that shit done tomorrow. But anyway, let me, I have no room for all this now. And the headliner and all that. This little area with this Camaro here is just getting packed in. I thought the cold weather was done for the year. I was going to pull this and leave it outside, and whenever I work on something, I'll use this bay to put all shit like this. So for now, I'm going to leave it in there in case I got to come in, use the heater, and do some work to it, which we'll probably have to end up doing till this cold weather's gone. It's almost like a full winter here. A couple of weeks of cold, and usually Usually it's not like that here, so anyway, just for today, I probably got an hour or two left before dinner and stuff. So let's see if we can get these seats out, headliner, plastics, all that stuff. Well, we'll get that done for this video, or I'll get it done tomorrow. Whatever knack parts we need, I'll pull it, seat belts, pull it all off of this, and then we got to dump it somewhere here, because I can't leave it here. Nikki comes out, she'll run into it, she'll bump into it, being blind. We'll probably put it over by the other Camaro, and then I don't know. I don't like leaving them on the trailer in case somebody calls and say, hey, I got a car, and I want to go over there and get it, and I don't want to be dicking around trying to get this off. I want to pull it off, but it'd be a lot easier for the Will It Run sitting right here by the shop instead of way back over there. Anyway, just thinking out loud. Let me figure out what I want to get done here today. Okay, I'll be back. Okay guys, I got this side of the trim, driver's side, very, very brittle. You know, people say, oh, can you fiberglass it up? Fiberglass it from the back? I don't know. Anyway, that's one. That's the seatbelt deal. I may have a better ones than that, so we'll check the parts car. This is very, very brittle. See all that there? Trying to fiberglass that up and stuff. It's going to be pretty hard. But the sun visor's not bad, and then this is metal, and then the front and back ones across the back are metal. This is very brittle, but this is the one on the yellow car is completely wasted. And if you're new, that the blue car, there's nothing in it. The guy started to part out the car and parted out all the interior, sold it all. So I have nothing to go with on the blue one. So we got to get it off this car and the yellow one. Anyway, that's pretty brittle, but I might try to save it. It's mainly that edge. Anyway, I'm gonna do the other side, and then that headliner should just plop right out of there, and I'll get with the seats. I'm just gonna put everything in the van for now that I can fit in here. Got this stuff here. I don't know if we'll have room for might have room for the bucket seats there, and leave it in here till we're ready. Okay, I'll be back. Okay guys, here's a headliner. Big old rat's nest up there. Threw that out. That back plastic piece, the top. See, not in very good shape. Okay, let me go ahead and start on the seat belts and the seats. Here's the metal pieces. They're going to be good. Like I said, I already got some, but I'd take it out anyway for the headliner. Okay, we pack these in the van. I'll get with the seats. Okay guys, next day. Undone the two front bolts. Of course, the seat wouldn't move. This is all rusted shut. The little deal here is busted. Then I was fumbling around trying to find the back ones, and then I just lifted up the seat and it come up. Well, the whole deal like this is completely rusted off, stuck to the floor. And this, you can see this is the metal brace of the seat. It's all rotten off there. This one here is okay, but I don't know if we can save that or not. Weld on some deals like this. Passenger side, same way. Undone the two front ones, and the two back ones are rotted right into the floor. There and there. This is some extra. Oh, there's the keys. Found a bunch of change in here. There's another penny. And about a couple bucks, well, yeah, a couple bucks worth of change. But this one isn't rotted off the brace here. So this one we could weld on something. I don't know what these are. Yeah, these are all, I don't know if they bolt. The tracks will bolt off the, see, this bolt and this bolt, and you take that track off. I'll see if somebody sells tracks, but the driver's side might be a challenge because of this area here is rotted. But we could probably do something. Okay, checked prices. About 580 bucks for the upholstery for the 2 front seats. Just the upholstery. 300 for the back. So 900 bucks basically. Deciding whether they want to spend that. You can see why at some of these cars that aren't worth, well, some cars I just take some nice bucket seats out of a later model something or other and do that, put them in there to save $1,000. Like the Nova, I think I got Subaru Outback seats in there, and then I don't know, I put some Kia seats in something, and then the Malibu ones in this Nova, Explorer seats in this one. These seats here look like they're the same. My 74 Pontiac GTO. These look about the same as a Camaro seats. These have been all redone at some point. But that back seat. See, years ago when I got this car, you could get that back seat cover for like $100, I think it was. But yeah, not no more than 300. But yeah, the front buckets kind of look, I think they've been redone. But anyway, that's where we're at. Got the 2 front seats out. I'll check on some tracks. If not, I don't know what we'll do. I guess I'll take this door panel off. It ain't worth the shit, but I don't want to spend a fortune on door cards. Okay, I got 2 consoles. This one here is not in that great a shape, but I don't think I'll have to take that out. Anyway, let me take the seat belts off and I'll be back. Hey guys, got the front seat belts out. That's for the front. So the shoulder belt, and then this is the rear. See, this one here is good. But this side is chewed up by rats. Hopefully I can find one in the other parts car. We'll go look at it here in a minute. This is what the bottom seat clips into. Keep it in there. I just found the one in there. My blue one doesn't have them. Anyway, we'll go look at, see what we want to take out of this yellow one. Like I said, I think that rear passenger plastic is better than the one that came out of there. We'll see if it's got any seat belt, any good seat belt stuff. I'll go ahead and take them out while I'm at it. Yeah, see these seat belts here? They're just all gone. This is what I need right here. The little deals off of it. See, it doesn't have any clamps to fit that bottom bucket in there. Oh, there's one right there. Right there. Take that off. I don't know if you can buy these new. I'd rather buy a couple of new ones and weld them in. Yeah, here's the other part of the seat belt. It's the seat belt. Now it's all torn up too. We'll figure something out. Yeah, there's that plastic there. It's all scratched, but I think I could sand and paint that. Whereas this one just completely messed up. But yeah, these ones might be better. It doesn't look as bad on them edges. So we'll go ahead and take them off of here. I said this is just the cardboard here, and it's all, see how it's all sunk down in the front? So that other one's better. But yeah, maybe these trim are better too. I'm gonna go ahead and take these plastic trims off of this one and see what else I could possibly use. But okay, let me do that and I'll be back. Okay guys, I unloaded the Camaro. A neighbor straight across here made a house out of shipping containers. Messaged me, asked me if I wanted this stuff. It's a shipping box of some kind, and a whole bunch of pallets, and 3 of these things. These are they were using at the Choctaw Casino for the maids go around picking up stuff or dropping off. I think for the hotel part. And they give me a bunch of little 2x4s. So anyway, I asked him about if he knew anything about Buddy Boy getting hit, and he says he doesn't know, but it happened right in front of his driveway. He was talking about the big blood spot, and he was the one that actually, he said he grabbed Buddy's legs there and put him into the ditch area, side of the road, get him out of the way. But yeah, so whoever hit him, they didn't move Buddy to the side. They just kept on going. Yeah, he said he was all messed up and crushed. But anyway, I just thought I'd add that. So yeah, I got the trailer unloaded now. There's unloaded the Camaro in the hood right there. So the last couple days were kind of cold. It's cold, a little cold today, but I'm gonna go ahead and take those plastic pieces out of the yellow Camaro. We'll gather them up. I'll show you them, and then I'll probably end the video. That I was just editing it, and it's pretty long, so that's about all we'll do. We'll just take out what we need from here, and then the next video on the restoring the blue one is we'll gather up all them plastic pieces and headliner stuff. I got some headliner material I bought off of eBay, so we can possibly recover the headliner, recover the back deck, package tray, sand and paint all them plastic pieces, and put all that stuff in there. Seat belts, possibly. I got the new carpet. We'll have to gather up a good console, the best one, probably repair it, put that in there, all that stuff, except for the seats. Haven't decided what to do about the seats yet. So anyway, let me grab them plastic pieces out of there. Well, it's sunny, but it's chilly, because the next 3 or 4 days is going to be really cold. I mean, highs in the 20s and 30s, and it's going to be the coldest nights of the year, of this winter. It's getting down to like 9 degrees at night for a couple of days. But after about 4 days, it's going to be back in the 60s. For how long? Hopefully for good. No more cold snaps. But anyway, can't get much done can't get much done with this cold. So anyway, I'll be back. Okay guys, I got all the plastics out of that yellow one too. I think these seatbelt covers are better. Definitely these two here are better. And yeah, these two here are better too. So gather up the best from both cars, sand them, paint them. I think I'm just going to paint everything black. I got black carpet. If I get seat covers, they'll be black. What I'm thinking of doing is spending that $300, which I hate to do, for the back seat, and at least have that done. And then all I got to worry about is the two front buckets. And I may, if I can find some around the same style, I'll just take them off one of these later model junk cars I got. I don't know if I've got a few sets over there, but I'm in no big rush, so something could come in the next weeks, month before it's finished. So I may, instead of spending a ton of money trying to fix them tracks and recover them front buckets, as I said, I just may get some, if I come across some, stick some later model ones in there. At least all the back seat and all these plastics will be factory. Don't know what to do about the door panels. If anybody's got what I need and you want to donate or sell it cheap or send it, I got a P.O. box in the description. If you're watching this on TV, it's just Clunkers and Classics, P.O. Box 262 in Mead, Oklahoma 73449. So yeah, if you got anything that you think I could use and you want to donate, send it to me. But anyway, that'll be another video. We'll get as much done on the interior as I can. I may come out here when it's cold and turn on the heater and do a little bit of work in there. But right now I think I'm going to pull that Camaro out and put all this stuff that's here and that's in the van, lay it all out on the shop floor and get it ready to paint and all that stuff. So anyway, I think that'll be it for the video, guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that stuff, and we'll see you next video. Either be on doing that Camaro stuff or the van, but probably the Camaro stuff, since I'll have to work a few days inside. Okay, thanks everybody for watching.